Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Seamus and welcome to the video. Continuing my countdown series, I'm here to tackle a video that I never thought I'd make, honestly. This is my top 10 Nickelback songs. Oh, yikes. You know what? Quarantine just has me so messed up. I'm revisiting all kinds of different music from different genres that I might not otherwise be urged to revisit just because I'm trying to move out of my comfort zone, my wheelhouse, and instead of listening to the same stuff all the time, trying to venture out and visit and revisit new things. So I ended up hearing Nickelback on the way to work today on classic rock radio. Holy shit, I'm getting old when stuff like Nickelback and American Idiot era Green Day is being played on classic rock radio in this area. Yikes, I feel old. It compelled me to revisit some of their discography and do my top 10 Nickelback songs, and I'm going to be doing that starting, of course, with number 10. Number 10, Song on Fire from 2017's Feed the Machine. So if you listen to that album in succession in chronological order, start to finish, you'll find that a lot of the best songs on that album come at the very beginning, including the song Song on Fire, backed by Chad Kroeger's gritty croons with a slight touch of twang on his voice. He definitely proves that even amidst these more nominally derivative and generic compositions, he still is a very capable vocalist. And it's very sappy, but again, it's guilty pleasure stuff, and I do enjoy the song a fair bit. It is one of the highlights off 2017's Feed the Machine, which I think is by far Nickelback's best album, just putting that out there. Didn't quite live up to their potential. Didn't quite expand on where the album's title track appeared, imply that they might finally be taking their sound. It ended up being just another standard Nickelback album, even though it is a good album, and it is their best album by far. We still did get some solid pop rock, guilty pleasure stuff like Song on Fire, which is my number 10 pick. Number 9, Miss You from 2014's No Fixed Address. Let's face it, Nickelback will always wear their pop influences on their sleeve, and when it's innocent and earnest enough, with those whistles and those keys and those, again, more popular overtones, I can't chastise it for being as overall good as it is with in terms of the execution and the production value, despite it being, again, very generic and derivative. And again, when it's done right and it's innocent enough and it's not, and it's by far probably the most inoffensive Nickelback song you'll ever hear, I have no reason to hate it. It's a pretty good guitar pop song. Number 8, Burn to the Ground from 2008's Dark Horse. Nickelback broke out the 7 strings on this one. They definitely know their cock rock wheelhouse. They see a lane there, and they are the kings of that sort of lane. This song even got nominated for a Grammy. This one is like classic stoner rock armed with capacity crowd power and arena rock histrionics. And again, if you're into that more grittier pop rock, not really pop rock because this is one of the more heavier songs in their discography, but if you're into that more mainstream rock stuff that's bordering on guilty pleasure territory like it does for me, you will find it is a bit of a diamond in the rough. I mean, it's an enjoyable song, and it's a hard rock banger with the 7 strings, so can't deny it. When it's a good song, it's a good song. Number 7, How You Remind Me from 2001's Silver Side Up. Of course, the band's commercial plateau. This was number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, I think, on the year-end Billboard Hot 100 as well for 2001. Again, their commercial plateau. They definitely married pop and radio rock just as well as some of the more successful rock acts of that era, and they did it for all the right reasons too, pun intended. Give Nickelback shit for trying to appeal to all audiences all you want to. When they venture into the adult contemporary realm and do it as well as they did on my number 6 pick, If Today Was Your Last Day from 2008's Dark Horse, you'll shut up real quick and realize that there is something really enjoyable to be found here. Chad sounds great here, and again, this is guitar pop done perfect to a T, with those more adult contemporary overtones, and it charted well on adult contemporary radio. So I mean, again, you can't argue with the execution. This one is just, it's earnest and inoffensive enough where, I mean, it's definitely something I feel like I would hear like at a grocery store or Walmart or whatever. But again, inoffensive enough where I wouldn't mind at all. And again, when the pleasant composition and the solid production value is there, I can't argue with it at all. Number 5, Corn for the Ferryman from Feed the Machine. So again, this song has just got some rollicking energy with the guitars and stuff, and it's borderline stoner rock stuff, and again, cock rock. They see a lane there and they do it well enough. And when the end result is as good sounding and high quality as it is here, I don't know. I'm partial to it for some reason. And again, if you can deal with like the tongue-in-cheek jargon in the lyrical content that does get kind of laughable, not to malign it for any reason, it's pretty high on my list. But if you're able to sell kind of corny, cliche lyrical content like this, you must be doing something right, which is what they do on my number 5 pick, Coin for the Ferryman. Number 4, Photograph from 2005's All the Right Reasons. This song is a total meme. Again, this is the song I heard on Classic Rock Radio this morning. That's how old the song is. Of course, the commercial crown jewel of their diamond-selling album from 2005, All the Right Reasons. This song just reminds me of like mid-2000s simpler times. It's kind of nostalgic and saccharine in retrospect. Now, I didn't hear the name Nickelback until 2007 when their song Rockstar was released as a single, but I guarantee I heard this song and How You Remind Me and others on the radio way before that. And it's very 2005 in terms of the production value and the composition, but and again, it's a total meme, but that kind of amplifies its greatness in my opinion. I don't know why. This is just pop rock done right. Number 3, Edge of a Revolution from No Fixed Address. I really wish Nickelback would dive deeper into more politically charged stuff, because they do it really well and it's not gimmicky either. I probably still prefer the more overtly politically charged punk rock a la Bad Religion and Anti-Flag, but that doesn't mean other bands and other genres can't, or subgenres or whatever, can't do it as well as Nickelback does. Because again, it's not gimmicky, it's armed with that more mainstream hard rock sound and those grungier overtones that is so commonplace within their earliest discography, and obviously long beyond that. And calling out Fat Cats on Wall Street, as Chad Kroeger described it himself, and the returns are impossible to argue with. This got a lot of rotation on mainstream rock radio when this was a single in 2014, but it was a welcome addition at the time. It's sad when, in terms of how good the production is and the lyrics, stuff like that, it's sad when this was, for me at least, outperforming a lot of the other big hits that were on rock radio at the time. This is still one of my favorites from Nickelback. Landing line, the clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the night that I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out cool. Number 2, Rockstar from All the Right Reasons. This is the first Nickelback song I ever heard when I actually knew their name. When it was released as a single in 2007, received heavy rotation on VH1. Again, my music journey goes like this. I was obviously started with Rascal Flatts country music, so I watched CMT's Top 20 Countdown. From there, I migrated over to VH1's Top 20 Countdown and TRL, and the very funny music video for Rockstar received a lot of airplay on VH1 when this was a single back in 2007. And again, Nickelback sees a lane there, and they describe the kind of tongue-in-cheek jargon, as I put it again, of being a rock star to a T. And again, I guess the overwhelmingly common theme here is that Nickelback is a bit of a guilty pleasure for mine. But what do you want me to do? This song is just fucking awesome. It's like, I like all the songs on this list, but even in the more weaker moments where they're kind of just having fun, not giving a shit about the lyrics, it kind of ventures into so bad it's good territory. But this song is just fucking awesome. I'm sorry. Released within 2 weeks of Donald Trump taking office as the President of the United States, Nickelback came out of nowhere to surprise us with their magnum opus, in my opinion, number 1, Feed the Machine, the title track of their 2017 album of the same name. Again, they do the politically charged stuff unexpectedly well, and the lyrics are so good here. Another charlatan to idolize. The piper blows his flute and off you go. This song, especially at the time when Donald Trump first took office, this song perfectly encapsulates the state of political discourse in this country. And it was What a Time to Be Alive, early 2017 was, when this song came out at the same time that Suicide Silence, a deathcore band, released a song called Doris that goes tee-hee. It was absolutely amazing that one of the godfathers of deathcore was putting out horrible poppy nu metal garbage, and Nickelback was outperforming them with heavier, better sounding, better written, politically charged stuff like Feed the Machine. I fucking love this song. Perfectly encapsulates how politics was at that time, 3 years ago, and still is to this day. It's a fucking banger. This is the best song they ever put out, and I'll die on that hill. And again, maybe I'm just too partial to politically charged lyrics, but when it's done as damn good as this is, I'm not merely gonna say it's a guilty pleasure and just accept it. I'm going to proudly embrace it. This song is fucking awesome. And that's all I have to say. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, leave a comment below, give me your favorite Nickelback songs in the comments, hit the bell to get notified when I upload a new video, be sure to subscribe again. Until next time, take it easy.